so far we have learned why, and what Google Sites can be used for, and how to kind of take the first steps in creating your own new Google site. Uh, Now we can think about how to customize it and kind of make it our own. And the first step to that is probably learning how to add an image. So I'm going to use my own Google site to kind of show you and walk through a couple of steps of the different places you can add an image, and where you can get your images from, things like that. So we're going to hop over to my site for my third grade classroom and my parents. Uh, Over here, you'll see on the top of my site, I have 8 different pages, and parents and students can go and click on that and see, maybe I have materials for my students to get, to download on their iPads and to customize. I might have stuff for my parents to see, pictures, sign up sheets, things like that. Let's get started with adding an image. And so far, I know of 3 different ways, 3 different places maybe, to add an image. One of the first spots is kind of on the top of each page. You can add your own image in the title. Now right here, our header type is only a title, which is math. I can make it be a banner or a large banner. And when we have a banner, we can customize the image behind the title. I can change the image right here now. And I have 2 options. I can upload from my computer, whether it's on the desktop or in your downloads, wherever it is. Or I can select an image, and I have a lot of different options here. Google gives us some random photos to use for your header. Search by URL. Search, just Google search images. Maybe if you have albums on Google Photos, or just your Google Drive. And I'm going to grab a photo from my Google Drive, and we'll use this picture here, which isn't really math related, but kind of a brain break here. We watch a Maximo video to kind of calm down and get ready for math. And if I change my header to banner, it makes it a little bit smaller. So that's why I've been using the large banners. I can't really adjust the photo now or resize it. So that is kind of maybe one issue I guess I have with the banner option. The second way I found to insert a photo is down here. I have inserted, I'll delete this and I'll walk you through this real quick. Now I have this blank space down underneath my title. And if I double tap, or if I click insert up here, I have a few options. I can add a text box, and I can say this is our math page. And now this is where I can add another photo. If we come over here, I can select the background for just this little area here that I have that text box. And again, I can add an image, and I can select an image from my drive or the other places I've talked about. I'm just going to use that image again just for time's sake. But now, look, I can only see the middle of the picture. To make that bigger, I just make the text box bigger by pressing enter. And you'll see that it starts stretching out the photo so it appears bigger on my screen. Now this is nice because now I can layer text on top, and I can kind of talk about, this is our math page, and before we start math, my students like to participate demo video. There. So that's really nice, so that you can layer your text on top of the image. A third different way for an image is if I wanted to add just pictures, I can double tap down here and I can again go to images, and we'll do my gravity photo here. And now the picture shows up like this, and I can resize it. I can make it much bigger, or I can make it smaller. But now I can't really add oh, I can zoom in too. Fun. Now I can't really add text on top of that though. So that's where maybe you might want to put a picture in the background and then put text on top. Or I can just add a text box here. Investigate gravity on hat day. Right? Okay, those are really the two different ways that I found to insert an image or photo into your Google Slides. I hope this was helpful.